What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon X and Y Battle Spot Live. This is episode number 99, and coming into today's episode, we are sitting nice and pretty at a 39 game differential as far as our record is concerned. 118 and 79 is our precise record, as you should be able to see on the layout there. Of course, I'm always wrong about the record, so who knows, maybe I'm wrong. It should always be right there, so just, yeah. So before we get started today, if you guys can, and if you don't mind, if you want to show some support to the channel and the series, all you got to do is click that thumbs up button right below this video. It really does help out a lot. That's why I mention it every single episode. I know it probably gets annoying, but that's why I mention it, because it's important. And also, I always encourage you guys to leave a comment, leave me your thoughts, leave me your feedback, whatever it may be. That is what the comment section is for. I make sure that I read every single one of your comments. I don't, ever try to ignore you guys or anything like that, unless you're being just negative. If you have negative things to say, I might not respond, that way I'm not just being a total a-hole and such. But anyway, let's just take a look at the team here, a little bit of a refresher. We've got our specially defensive Jellicent Pringles. He's so good. I love Pringles. Then we have our Mightyena with Moxie, Sucker Punch, all that good stuff. Really cool sets. Swords Dancing, Baton Passing, Ninjask, which is something I don't like to run normally, but it works out pretty cool with this team with a bunch of just underused stuff. Then we've got Magnezone, Assault Vest. Really like that set as well. Volt Switch, T-Bolt, Hidden Power Fire with the Magnet Pull and Flash Cannon. Then we've got our Toxic Orb Guts Flareon, which appreciates a speed boost and a Swords Dance boost from Ninjask a lot. So normally, if it gets a Swords Dance boost, and then it gets its Toxic Orb activated and it survives the switch-in, it pretty much will be guaranteed to kill something. That's pretty much just what it is. And then we have the star of the show from the last episode, Fuwa, the Furfrou, which just absolutely destroys everything, or it just tanks everything. Actually, it doesn't just destroy everything. It's like, it's a slow, painful death is what it is. It was so funny to watch it stall out Mega Kangaskhan. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Both of our victories in the last episode, because we did have a double victory, both victories were Rage Quits. So we have another Japanese player. All I've been facing tonight is Japanese players. This is crazy. Houndoom, Crawdaunt, Togekiss, Suicune, Scizor, and Garchomp. So some interesting things there. Crawdaunt is something you don't see very often. So is Houndoom. That's really cool to see. Suicune is something I don't see too often. If it's Crocoon, then you're not really that creative. Sorry, but if it's something different, hey, that's pretty cool to see. Pretty cool to see indeed. Now, Jellicent seems like a good pick here because Willow or Scald really maims a lot of this team. It really does. Other than Togekiss and Suicune, the rest of his team doesn't want to get Willowed or Scalded or burned in any way. So I kind of want to lead off with it. Yeah, I kind of do. I kind of do. So let's go ahead and lead off with Pringles there. And let's see. I mean, I see, again, a lot of physical attackers, so I kind of want to bring the Furfrou. So we're going to bring the Furfrou. We've been bringing it constantly. Let's see. What else do we have here? The Mightyena? Do I want to bring the Furfrou, though? I mean, it really just obliterates that Scizor, to be fair. But Jellicent can take on the Scizor, so you know what? We're going to give something else a chance to shine. So I think I want to bring the Ninjask and the Mightyena, because the Mightyena can really do a lot of damage. It really can. Unfortunately, I wouldn't have any answer to that Togekiss, though. That's the problem. Huh. Alright, we're in a little bit of a dilemma here. So let's bring the Magnezone, and maybe we will bring the Furfrou then. Alright. Alright, fair enough. We'll bring the Jellicent, Magnezone, and Furfrou. Because if I brought the Mightyena, I would have nothing for Togekiss, and it's just going to be a whole big thing. So we should have answers to a good portion of his team. Unfortunately, I'm not running the Water Absorb on the Jellicent. I'm running the Cursed Body, which does come in handy. It's a little bit hacksy, but it's like a 30% chance to, have a disabled effect on a move used against Jellicent. So that's pretty cool. It does come in handy a lot, especially if you're getting hit with super effective moves that 2-hit KO. We have the Houndoom here, which is not a good matchup for my opponent, I should say. Pringles likes this kind of matchup, so we can just go ahead and go right for a Scald. I don't think he's going to stay in. If he has the Suicune, that's what's going to come out right now. Yeah, and judging by how fast he did that, I'm going to say he does have the Suicune, so that kind of stinks. No, he has the Crawdons, which is not going to like getting burned. This isn't going to do much because it's not very effective. Can we get the burn? Can we get the burn? We get the burn. Do you have the Lumberry? No. So this Crawdons is pretty much useless now. We've seen the Houndoom, though, so I kind of want to keep this Jellicent around. Because even though it can Dark Pulse me, it's not a one-shot by any means. I'm fully specially defensive. So I don't know what this thing is going to want to do to me, but I want to go into Furfrou here. We can add to the residual damage if he wants to try to hit me with any physical attack. Most of Crawdon's attacks actually make contact. So that is something that's cool. He's going to go for the knockoff to get rid of our Rocky Helmet. That stinks. He's going to take damage from it, but Rocky Helmets is a great way for Furfrou to deal some damage. Probably would have been better to have our lefties knocked off. Was not expecting that. Figured you might try to Dragon Dance. I mean, he wasn't going to go for a Water-type move because Jellicent typically carries the... What do you call it? Yeah, that. Why am I drawing a blank? The Water Absorb. There's no reason whatsoever for me to go for the Cotton Guard because we've seen the Houndoom, so we're going to have to switch out as soon as that comes out. Anyway, we might as well just go for a return and get some damage off. We outspeed because Crawdon is slow as anything, and he's going to barely survive, get a Crab Hammer off, which is unfortunate because that gets a crit. What is it with the crits? I've been getting critted a lot just in this recording session. If you guys watched the last episode, it was a lot of fun, but there were crits flying around all over the place. A lot of them were meaningless, to be fair, but they were just like, it was everywhere. It was everywhere, ladies and gents. Now I'm kind of thinking he's going to predict the switch into the Jellicent here and go for the Dark Pulse. Can we take a Dark Pulse and... And if that last Pokemon is Togekiss, and I don't have Magnezone, I'm screwed. Or if it's Suicune. I kind of think it's not Suicune though. He would have switched. He would have switched it in. Yeah. This is a tough position to be in. I think the Jellicent switch is really obvious. So I'm going to go into the Magnezone. As weird as that sounds, I don't think he's going to go for a Fire-type move. I think he's going to go for a Dark Pulse. And we should be able to take that okay. Yeah, he does go for the Dark Pulse. Alright. Fantastic. We can take that. Not that well. And I think a Fire-type move will finish us off. I'm going to go for a T-Bolt regardless. Yeah, he goes for the Flamethrower. Can we live that? Can we live that? Oh, we live with 6! Oh my goodness, 6 HP! And that's not a dead Houndoom, but if he had a Sash, that's broken. He's not Mega. So that's interesting. We're going to go down here, which stinks. He's going to go for another Dark Pulse. There's no reason for him not to in case I wanted to be cheeky and switch in my Jellicent. Magnezone is going to go down, but it did its job. I'm so surprised it survived a Dark Pulse Flamethrower combination there. That is insane. We have to go into Jellicent and hope that we don't get flinched. I don't even know if it's going to be a 2-hit KO. It's definitely not Life Orb, so maybe it was Focus Sash. I don't know. I don't know what you were running, good Sal, but we're going to go for the Scald. There's the Dark Pulse. Do not get a flinch. Do not get a flinch. Oh, that is a 2-hit KO, and he does not get the flinch, so we're going to be left with about 50% of our HP. It really depends on what his last Pokemon is here. If it's Garchomp, we might lose because we don't have a Rocky Helmet. And we're not going to have the opportunity to set up Cotton Guards. Fuwa is already weakened, and so is this Jellicent. I don't think we were taking an Outrage or anything, so that's a little bit scary. It is the Togekiss, so it would have been great to have that Magnezone. Oh my goodness. Alright, I would like to go for a Willow here. We see the Air Slash. Are you going to like try to flinch me to death? Is that really what we're doing? Curse Body disables Air Slash, and we get a Willow off. And I don't think with lefties he could have killed us next turn anyway. That is very timely activation there. A little bit hacksy, but that's just what Curse Body is, I guess. I mean, it's 30% chance. It's kind of like getting mad at Skull Burns. It's really not something you can get mad at anymore. If you're mad at Skull Burns all the time, you're really not having fun with the game because they happen all the time. Granted, the hacks has kind of gone my way in this match because we got the skull burn on that, on the Crawdaunt, which really helped out. He did get a crit right after that, but the burn mattered more, and then we had the cursed body here. So we're going to go for the recover, because we pretty much have to. He's going to encore us into the Willow. Alright, fair enough, but we're going to get some more lefties recovery. So now he knows that we pretty much have to switch. Pretty much have to. I don't know what your other attacking move is, if you have one. But we're going to go into the Furfrou here. As much burn damage as we can stall you out of, that's what we're going to do. That's really the only way I can deal damage to you. I'm hoping that you're not especially defensive, or you're not physically defensive. I don't know what I'm talking about. Nasty plot. Okay, we might have just lost, actually. Especially if Air Slash is not, yeah, I think we lost here. Actually, it's still disabled. So we're okay in that respect. We have to go for a return here. No, he has the Aura Sphere. Okay. Ouch. Alright, yeah. Fuwa, you're going down there. You're not taking that. I think this is going to be a loss. I don't see us surviving an Air Slash at +2. Just don't see it happening. Yeah, and there, the Air Slash is going to be available now. At +2, that is just going to kill poor little Jellicent. Poor little Jellicent. Poor Pringles. You tried. You definitely tried. I didn't expect the Encore. That's really a good strategy, though. So despite all the hacks in our favor, our opponent is going to come out on top here. Kudos to you. You ran some pretty cool Pokemon, have to say. So that is going to be a victory for not us. That brings us down to a 38-game differential. 118 and 80 is our record. So, yeah. That was a close match. That was... I have no problems with that at all. No salts or lingering shenanigans. He didn't do any kind of, like, weird things to win. Not weird, but, like, no questionable things. That was just a good victory on his part. So, moving on. So, we're 2-1 with this team. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Even if we go 2-2, that first episode was just so much fun that it was totally worth it. Totally worth it. Alright, we got someone from Ishikawa, Japan. Again, Japan. Japan. We see a Mono Dragon team here, so that's going to be Mega Charizard X for sure. Salamence, Haxorus, Flygon, Tyrantrum, and Goodra rounds out the set. And I'm trying to think, these all look like physical attackers with the exception of Goodra. So Furfrou, yet again, looks like a promising lead. None of them tend to want to carry knockoff either, so that looks good for us. So Furfrou's the lead. I think I want to lead, or not lead, I think I want to bring the Jellicent for the Willow. Although a lot of them outspeed and can deal a lot of damage. But Willow is fun. Willow is good. Willow is life. Let's see. Most of them have Earthquake, so Magnezone is not really in the question here. Priority with Mightyena sounds promising. Although we don't really outspeed any of these things whatsoever. Flareon, again, we're not finding any room to get Flareon into a battle. We need to try to get it into a match in the next episode. We're going to bring the Mightyena because that's really the only thing that matches up well here. We could bring in the Ninjask just to give speed boost to Furfrou, but that just doesn't seem worth it. Because they're going to start Dragon Dancing and Swords Dancing. That's what dragons do. We need to hope he doesn't bring the Goodra. I mean, if he has the Goodra, we have the Jellicent, but, you know, they carry T-Bolt and such. The Salamence is going to lead things off, so we're going to get intimidated. I'm pretty sure, unless it's Moxie. Yeah, there's the Intimidate. At least we don't have to worry about the Moxie. Please don't have the Draco. That would be really just poo-poo. We're going to go right ahead and set up a Cotton Guard here. And he's going to go right away and set up a Toxic. So that's fine by me because, as we know, Furfrou does not care whatsoever about any shenanigans like Toxic. It's just not something that Furfrou cares about. So this is like a support Salamence with Toxic? That's weird. Very, very rarely do I see Salamence with Toxic. Not that it's a bad thing. It's something that I might carry on my defensive Salamence, Nadia. You guys know Nadia, right? But I like to carry Wish instead. So, yeah, let's go ahead and set up another Cotton Guard, because why not? You have the Fire Blast, we avoid the attack. Is this just straight special, or what? Or what? This has Roost. This is going to be a long stall fest here. I think I would like to set up a rest right here, right now, because I don't know how much Fire Blast is going to do. But we're probably going to see here how much it does. He does connect. It's unfortunate that he missed the first one. That does nothing, and we flinch. Your King's Rock? Are you serious? Is that really going to cost me Fuwa here? Your King's Rock fire blasting toxic salamence? What kind of stupid shenanigans is that? I'm sorry, that is nonsense. There's the Dragon Claw. We better not flinch. We better not flinch. Okay, that doesn't do anything, but the toxic damage is going to kill us if we flinch. Okay, thankfully. Oh my goodness, I was about to get very, very salty. We were all about to go over our daily recommended intake of sodium, ladies and gents, and that's just not good. That's not a good scenario. That's bad for your heart. It's bad for your stress levels. It's bad for everything. It's just a no-win situation. I'm going to go for the return here. It doesn't matter. He's just going to spam Fire Blast at this point. And thankfully, that doesn't do that much, and he's going to quickly run out of them because he's used 3 already. It only has 8 PP if it's all maxed up. Maxed up? Maxed out. Maxed up just sounds kooky. Gonna go for Fire Blast again. He's connected on 3 out of 4 of these. We need to not flinch. Basically, we need to not flinch, because if we flinch, we're screwed. It would be nice if he missed this. We're just stalling him out of Fire Blast at this point, which I don't know how much good that's going to do us, because I think he still has 4 more. He's going to withdraw as we're going to set up another rest. What are you going into? Do you have Goodra? You do have Goodra. Why didn't you just bring in Goodra? There's no reason for you to go for anything else. So I guess a Dragon Pulse is coming our way? I don't know. Hopefully we can take this on with Pringles, otherwise we'll be in a little bit of a troubled scenario. I don't want to go on to Mightyena because we're not going to be able to take it on too well. We're not going to take a hit very well is what I should say. We can come in and deal a lot of damage, but I don't think it's going to be worth it. So yeah. I would like to know what that other move on that Salamence was. So we saw Toxic Fire Blast and Dragon Claw. Maybe Roost? Infestation! You're gonna do the Infestation Toxic shenanigans, aren't you? Infestation was disabled, but we're gonna get Toxic stalled. I know it. Why are you running such nonsense sets? What is it with these people? Honestly. Like, why does that even cross your mind to run Infestation Toxic Stalling? Why is that a thing? I hope you're not Rest. He's gonna go for the T-Bolt. Maybe he doesn't have Toxic Stall. Maybe I'm just a loser for making fun of him for no reason. Completely unprovoked. Can you tell that I've had a long day? I'm just lashing out at random people for no reason. You didn't even go for the Toxic. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We got the burn off, and hey, and for all the hating on the Toxic Stalling, I'm literally just going to burn stall him right now. That's literally all I'm going to do. We're getting hurt by the Infestation. To be fair, Infestation is a good residual damage thing. It doesn't last. It's not permanent, but still. We're going to go for the recover here, try to get up to a nice HP range. Unfortunately, Goodra does outspeed us. Still reeling over the flinch on the Salamence. That's insane. King's Rock Salamence, ladies and gents. Why? 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 I don't know. I saw I forget who I was watching. I was watching another YouTuber's video, and I saw like it was a Quick Claw Porygon Z or something. It was just nonsense. Like, don't run Quick Claw, don't run King's Rock, Bright Powder. These are not competitive items. Focus Band. Just no. Just no. I'm sorry, it's just not a competitive thing. It's just not. T-Bolt plus Infestation, is that going to be enough? I think I need to go for another recover here before I can deal damage. Outrage! Oh wow, Mixed Goodra, this is really cool. So I take back any bad thing I ever said about you. That didn't deal any damage at all. Okay. And you're locked into Outrage. Interesting. But it's still a cool idea. Still like it. We see the lefties. So he's really not getting that much residual damage. Can he have a... Okay, why was I was about to ask, can he have Assault Vest when I just said, oh, he's getting lefties? Why? Why? Just in time for us to not be hurt by the Infestation. he can now use it. I mean, the Outrage, to be fair, didn't do that much damage also because of the burn. Just thought I'd throw that out there before I get assaulted in the comment section, because you never know. You never know. There's the Outrage again, which he is locked into, by the way. That doesn't do much at all. We can get a Shadow Ball off, so at least chip a little bit more HP off this thing. Not much. Not much at all. Man, these battles are so long. These are long battles. I mean, I'm sure you guys aren't complaining, but you can see why I wouldn't add a third one, or at least I haven't yet, because my battles just tend to be really long. I tend to get up against these people who bring like these crazy bulky teams and like to use stall tactics. This guy isn't using stall tactics with this Goodra by any means, not trying to say that. Should I go for another Shadow Ball here? Or should we recover? I think we should recover. Because he's got the infestation going. Or no, he doesn't. He doesn't have the infestation going. That wore off. Oh my god, I need to pay more attention. I'm focusing on my commentary, not enough on other things that I should be paying attention to. Stop being so salty about nothing. Just stop. So we're going to get back up to a decent HP range there. He's going to take barely any damage due to burn after the lefties. We're going to have to go for Shadow Ball here. He is confused. He might switch out, actually. But he's Mono Dragon, so we don't have to worry about, you know... Oh, we're now just freed from infestation. So we didn't get freed from it earlier. Okay, I missed that, too. Anything else I'm going to miss? That's a rhetorical question, obviously, because the correct answer is that I will miss something in about 30 seconds or so. He's going to withdraw. He doesn't want to be confused. I don't blame you. What are you going to go out into to take this Shadow Ball? It's going to be the Charizard. Oh, I wish I went for the Scald. I wish I went for the Scald. I really, really do. I hope that you're not a Toxic Stalling set. He's not a Toxic Stalling set. He's a Charizard. He's going to evolve into Mega Charizard X, I'm pretty sure. So, we need to go out into Furfrou, because he's going to start setting up Dragon Dances. We can't really touch him. And if he has Roost, yeah, we're not going to really be able to do anything. So we need to go out into Furfrou as soon as possible. Maybe get some Rocky Helmet damage off. There's the Charizard X Mega Evolution thing. About 9 minutes into this battle. That's kind of long for 3v3, to be fair. We all still have all of our Pokemon. There's the Sunny Day. Sunny Day Charizard X. I mean, that's going to hurt if he gets off a Flare Blitz here. I don't think it's going to be a 2-hit K. Oh, it might with the Tough Claws boost. We don't have any Cotton Guards up. Why do we outspeed? Are you bulky Charizard X? You're going to go for the Dragon Claw after setting up the Sun. Okay. That doesn't make a lot of sense. He's going to take some Rocky Helmet damage. I'm very confused as to what is happening. I guess now we can set up a Cotton Guard. I guess. We're still fast asleep because we rested and then had to switch out. Solar Beam. Solar Beam. Sunny Day Solar Beam. Charizard X. And that does a lot of damage. So, you know what? That shocked me. I was like, what? Mixed Charizard X. I like it. I really do. I like it a lot. That is cool. Unfortunately, we need to rest here. And I think this Charizard can beat us just by going for Solar Beams. I mean, we're really going to just stall out his Solar Beams? Is that how we're going to play? Or are we going to go for return and try to kill this thing? Can we take on the Salamence with what we have? It depends on if he has Roost or not. Sunny Day, Dragon Claw, Solar Beam. I don't know what his other move is. We're going to rest again here because I don't know what his other move is. We're going to try to figure out what that is. If he just goes for Solar Beams... Oh, actually, I think he can take us out before we wake up. I don't know. I feel like that did a lot of damage. I don't know, guys. He's just going to continually go for the Solar Beams here. But we... let's see. He's not holding a Heat Rock, obviously. No, it looks like we will be able to wake up because we outspeed. Furfrou is outspeeding Mega Charizard X. That's cool. We're fast asleep. What are you going to go for? Solar Beam again? Then the sun's going to wear off the next turn, I think. Yeah, he's using a lot of Solar Beams. What is the PP on Solar Beam? Is it 16? When it's all maxed out? That kind of did a lot. The sunlight is going to fade. kind of want to go for a return here. And then go for a rest. Because I don't think he can kill me. Yeah, I don't think he can kill me with one of his attacking moves. So, oh wait, we're asleep for another turn. Never mind. And now he goes for Flare Blitz after the sun goes down. Why didn't you do that before? I'm confused. And that takes us out. Wow. Okay, the power. Fuwa, unfortunately, unable to wake up. I thought, for some reason, it felt like we were asleep for like 3 turns. I don't know why. It felt that way. But we're going to go in with Mightyena here. And we're going to fire off a Retaliate, which is going to kill something. If he brings in the Goodra, it's going to die. If he brings in the Salamence, with the Intimidate, probably won't die. But we have the Ice Fang to take care of it. To be fair, it outspeeds us if it has speed investment. But Retaliate, base 140 power after something dies. Yeah, this Charizard, even if you're fully physically defensive, you're not taking that. And we're going to get a Moxie boost, so that will cancel out the Intimidate from the incoming Salamence. Alright, Mightyena putting in some work here, taking out a Charizard X. I like it. Even if we go down, you know, it'll be unfortunate. Actually, if we go down here, I think we just lose, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I'm guessing the Salamence? No, the Goodra is going to come out. Do you have, like, Gooey or something you want to go for? The question is, do we outspeed? Let's see, what was his moves again? He had Infestation, T-Bolt, Outrage, something else. I think we have to go for the Sucker Punch. Yeah, it connects. I'm pretty sure that's a dead Goodra. Yes, indeed. So we're going to get another Moxie boost. I don't know why you allowed me to do that. That, I don't think, was a good play. Because now you're left with just the Salamence. You can get Intimidate off, fair enough. So you're going to get the... you're going to get me down to -1. And you can try to Toxic Saw me if you want. But I'm just going to Sucker Punch. Can you one-shot me? That's the thing. I kind of want to just go for an Ice Fang to kill you. Or a Crunch, actually. I'm pretty sure Crunch will just kill you at +1. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? We're going to go for the Ice Fang. We're going to risk the biscuit here. Yeah, he's going to Toxic, predicting a Sucker Punch. That is, well, it has a 95% accuracy. So can we hit the Ice Fang? Can we do it? We have the Lumberry, so yeah, it doesn't really matter. No! No! 95% accuracy, are you kidding me? Oh no! Wow! Now it's gonna come down to, can we... The mind games, the mind games, the mind games. This is terrible. Now I'm gonna go for Sucker Punch. Go for an attacking move. Nope, he goes for Toxic again. I can't believe this is happening. We better not lose to a King's Rock Salamence. It better not happen. It better not happen. I'm gonna go for Sucker Punch again. I'm getting a little salty. 95% accuracy. Come on now. Come on now. Now he's gonna go for an attack. Can we kill? Can we kill? Yes! Mightyena at +1 takes out a Salamence with a Sucker Punch. Oh, my heart was beating so fast. Oh my god, why did I say anything? Why did I say, oh, 95% accuracy, can it miss? Of course it can miss! Of course it can miss! We're talking about Joe here, it's gonna miss just about every time that it needs to. Oh, why did I put myself through that? I should've just went for Crunch, obviously it killed. I wasn't positive it was gonna kill though, I didn't want to get, you know, killed in return. I guess in retrospect that was a bad play, but I wasn't positive. Alright, so we got 1 victory and 1 loss in this episode. Oh my... I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. So, let's see what the record is here. I don't even know. We have 80 losses. So, we should have 30... It should be a 39 game differential still because we went 1-1, so it should be 119. 119 and 80. There you go. That is the record, and that's going to be it for this time, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you're leaving a like rating and a comment and all that good stuff. And we will be back in a few days for episode number 100 of this series. But until then, game on.